Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Dana Isom Johnson, trend expert here at Etsy. Today I'm joined by two amazing Etsy sellers who I adore. And they are great at taking marketplace insights and using them to inform their product and brand strategy. In today's session, we'll walk through some of this season's hottest trends and really dive into how to use this information. Shall we dig in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so first, welcome to Nicole and Candace. I'm so happy to have you guys here with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so I want you to start off by telling me a little bit about yourself, how long you've been on Etsy, all that good jazz. Candace, let's start with you.
So I actually got started as a DIYer, like a lot of people, when Pinterest was coming out, and I thought, what the heck? Let me just throw my stuff out there on Etsy and started making stuff for myself. I think being a DIYer was great, but it really didn't allow me to be the creative that I really wanted to be. So in about 2019, I launched my shop Candace Luter, and the rest is history.
Wow. Okay, Nicole, how about from you?
Yeah, so I'm an Etsy OG. I have been on Etsy since 2007, and at the time I was a teacher. I was teaching elementary art, and we worked a lot with crayons and recycled bits and nubs and stubs, and I said, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way to make a fun and functional crayon. And now I create all kinds of customized, personalized crayons.
Love them. Love both of your shops so much. A few weeks ago, we released our Holiday Marketplace Insights report, which includes a ton of great information to help you prepare your shop for the holiday rush. After another challenging year, shoppers are craving normalcy and community. Since we all saw a disruption to our holiday traditions the last couple of years, we expect people to revive and refresh traditions like entertaining at home and gift exchanges. Although many people may feel the strain of tighter budgets this season, people still want to celebrate and enjoy time more than ever. This is why items that help build meaningful gatherings and thoughtful gift giving are so important this season. We anticipate themes of gratitude to permeate the holidays, along with personalization, quality craftsmanship, and appreciation for nature. While shoppers may prioritize value and one-of-a-kind appeal, they're also looking for some festive fun. And this is a great opportunity to show off how a little sparkle can go a long way when it comes to celebrating in style. Some of the top trends that I'm most excited about, y'all know this is my thing, I get so pumped, but some of them that I'm really loving are about combining eclectic and traditional aesthetics. So integrating non-traditional colors into holiday decor that are bold and bright colored clothing. As you can see, I'm loving the last one with this matching set, oh yes. This outfit is directly from one of my favorite Etsy sellers, Pixie Won't Play, and of course I have to shout out Lingua Nigra, who I love, who made my hoops. Okay, let's turn it back over to you ladies. So Nicole and Candace, what trends are you personally excited about? Let's start with you, Nicole.
I am personally excited about anything personalized. Personalization is not going away. It's my specialty. And personalized items that have bright, bold colors, just like my original rainbow crayons, are definitely going to be in for the holidays.
Yeah, and you know what? I have to say, not going away, and also one of the top reasons that shoppers come to Etsy in the first place. We are the destination for personalization. Yes. So this is your opportunity to shine with that. Candace, what about you?
I am loving that we're getting back to entertaining at home, having parties, going to parties, and so Etsy to me is the perfect place to find a gift for a host and get into that customization.
Yeah. So sometimes I hear from sellers that they can struggle a bit to go to the marketplace insights and really integrate these trends into their shop and strategy. So how do you ladies incorporate this information? Because you do it so well. Candace, let's start with you.
You know, it's hard to determine when to be trendy and when to be a trendsetter. And so I'm a big believer on staying true to yourself. And so I think part of that is not only staying true to yourself, but also advocating what you do really well. And so besides the trends, you know, we're coming up on the holidays, you can really promote your on-time delivery and things like that that just brings that ease to buyers, because at the end of the day, they just want to cross that list off. So I think if you just promote your skill sets, you're going to be just fine.
I love that, staying true to yourself, because you raise a really great point. Trends are wonderful. Hi, it's my entire job. But you have to integrate what works best for you. Okay, you tell me about your thoughts on this.
So I am the queen of color. So I am very excited about the trends bringing back those bright, festive colors that are bold, and it makes a great punch of color on a holiday dinner table, in a stocking stuffer, and incorporating that color especially into your marketing, your photography that you use within your shop. Those are ways that I personally shine with Art to the Extreme. And I love seeing other sellers incorporating those themes and motifs into their product photos to shine for the holidays.
Love that. Those are such great tips and ideas. The Marketplace Insights Report can definitely inspire updates big and small, ideas for new products, ways to market and merchandise your shop to attract more seasonal shoppers, and tips for adding seasonally relevant top search terms to your tags, your titles, and item descriptions. And if you're inspired by the report to create new products, try and time the release of your inventory to take advantage of the holiday rush. Now, as we've already talked about, two popular trends we expect to stick around throughout the holiday season are customization and personalization. This is one of the top reasons, like I said, that shoppers come to Etsy. They want to deliver thoughtful and meaningful gifts to the people they love. These trends have been on the rise for the past few years, especially since 2020, when we saw an increase in gifting from afar. Now, let's take it back to you, ladies. Nicole, you have a collection of personalized items available in your shop, from name crayons to pet portrait crayons, both of which I've received and I've loved with my little mojo. What inspired you to start personalizing your items, and have you seen an increase in demand for these types of items for your buyers?
I have definitely seen an increase in demand for this. People want gifts that are personalized, that they can have that wow factor when they open them. And I love that people have been able to incorporate the personalized crayons into their family holiday traditions. I have buyers coming back year after year buying the same set of name crayons for each of their stockings because it's become a holiday tradition for the families.
Yeah, and almost like you can bring the family together with those crayons. Like you can make things together, and then it is time to stock up because you take the crayons all the way down.
It's that gift that anybody can use, whether you're 1 or 101. Everybody likes the color. Everybody likes crayons. It's a fun way to interact with each other.
100%. I love that. Okay, so Candace, you also offer custom mirrors and wall hangings. Can you tell us more about that and why you decided to offer customization within your product line?
I'm a big believer that there's no one size fits all when it comes to design for furniture and home decor. And so I think that's the great thing about Etsy that sets itself apart from other retailers is you really get that custom curated look for your space. So, you know, whether it's shape, color, size, whatever it is, I think it's important to educate people that custom doesn't have to mean expensive.
Yes.
It just is meaning you're curating. And so I think when you can walk clients through that process and hold their hand, you get that personal one-on-one touch that they just can't get anywhere else.
100%. And it's also, I feel like when you step into someone's home, especially as we start entertaining again, right? And you have those conversation starter bits, like your mirrors, oh my gosh, love, crazy about, also your crayons. But these are really special pieces that stick out beyond all the rest and can start those conversations with your guest and really have that wow factor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay, I know people watching may sell products where integrating trends might be a little challenging or maybe not even possible at all. But I want to remind everyone that there are many ways that you can use this information. The Marketplace Insights can help guide your product photography, your social media strategy, your titles, your tags, and so much more. Now, Nicole and Candace, how do you personally use trend information? Where are the trends showing up for you in your shop? Let's start with you, Nicole.
So the trends for me are showing up in my product design photos. I'm making sure I'm changing up my photos that are shown in my shop, using those bright colors that are the trending colors of the season for that pop of color to draw the eye down to your products, putting my best sellers on the front page, and sometimes incorporating the trends of snowflakes and Santas and the things that are coming back each year. And that's easy to switch out for my products, just in the background, just as that little pop of holiday.
And that's such a great solution because, again, not everyone can take on all the trends, but these things like product photography or other little tricks that still allow the trend to show up, but not overpower your product.
You also want the buyer to be able to visualize this gift in their home. So even showing ways that it's displayed, maybe in a stocking with those colorful touches.
Yeah. Okay, Candace, how about you?
So yeah, it's just about being true to yourself, and then, where do you want to lead those trends at? And so like you talked about before with the photography, it's about how you style that the buyer automatically connects. They're on trend just based on the way that you have it. So we do
Love
the same.
that. So you don't have to let the trend go. It's just about how you can be creative in terms of the use. Right. Okay. Before we go, I wanted to share a few quick tips to get you ready for the holidays, which are just around the corner. First, I want you to extend holiday sales by stocking festive items as early as possible to reach that first wave of shoppers. Try out new hues to mix up the traditional holiday color palette, like Etsy's 2022 trending colors, shades of pink and emerald green. I love those colors so much. Tap into wellness themes when offering gifts, including gift sets and items for self-gifting. And finally, consider sustainability and how you can attract environmentally conscious shoppers by using recycled materials, creating items with multiple uses, and offering high quality products with made to last. I want to bring this up really quickly because, Candace, I don't know if the world knows this, but just as a quick reminder, you were the 2021 winner of the Etsy Design Awards. And I did not know that this was the winning mirror, but I love Candace so much. I follow her on Instagram. And I noticed that you posted one day that in one of your mirrors, it came with a chip. And many times I feel like our sellers, in terms of your materials, you can get items that are not perfect. But rather than you tossing that mirror, tell us what you did with that.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting process in just production. You don't know what you don't know. And so as we began to get busier, we started to see damage and things coming through the production line that we just couldn't use. And I couldn't figure out why these scratches were coming through the mirrors. Well, by the time we determined our old building with brick shaking down on our mirrors, I thought, well, what would happen if I put texture on top of this? Because to me, it still had life left in it. And I think that setback definitely became a comeback. And so putting texture on it, gilding it, it happened to be the winner of the Etsy Design Awards.
The winner. We're talking about the winner, okay? So I think this is just such a wonderful tip, because don't be discouraged should you have any materials that appear to be like they need to be tossed. Like, keep that sustainability tip in your mind and bring out that creative juice and figure out how you can turn something that maybe doesn't look perfect into something really beautiful. I just want to thank you guys so much today for joining me and talking all things holiday. Are there any final words in terms of wisdom that you would love to share with your fellow community members?
I think one of the things that I talk about the most is that it really does take a village. And us creatives, we need that village. And so I would just encourage anyone on Etsy, if you're thinking about taking the jump, you already have a shop and you're continuing to grow, we are your village. We're here to help you. Please tap in and lean into that. Etsy has so many tools and resources to help you succeed, and we want to see you do just that.
Love that. Okay, how about for you, Nicole?
The holidays can be incredibly overwhelming for sellers.
Yeah.
So really kind of pinpointing, what do you like to do best? Where do you want to focus your time? And really do what you like to do, and maybe try to outsource the items that take up too much of your time or you don't like to do. That way it's freeing up more time for you to focus on the holiday and the products that need to come out.
Such great tips. Thank you again for being with me today.
you.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you both again, and thanks to everyone who tuned in. Please check out the Marketplace Insights report, which is linked in the agenda. There will be a follow-up trend session in the seller event space taking place later in September, as well as many others. You can find that linked on the Etsy Up homepage, so register right now before spots run out. Thank you all, and I'll hand it back over to our host, Isabella.